It's the Cable MTGO Show.
Little Mishra's Workshop nonsense. Start me out. I think the Planeswalkers are good. The gold ones here, Teferi, Ren and 6. If you're in the mood to jump into something. Memory Lapse is first pickable. C might be. The Talisman is really good with Workshop. The Cannoneer is a bit more important, but it's also like the sort of card you would want to wheel. Could take Sunfall. Ooh, Reprieve or Thopter Foundry. Had a good Foundry list the other day. I think I'm going to take Reprieve here. Cube. You know it took on. Kind of grab Mystical Tutor just in case we get Tinker. Or Balance. Or both. Manifold Key has a pretty high ceiling, but also a very low floor. Hey, sup, Crow's Tongue. Sup, everybody. Are folks having a good Tuesday? I'm both excited and reserved about this week. I got mixed feelings. But overall, it should be a great time. I'm sorry to hear that, Emily. Hope shit improves. What's up? I mean, it's CubeCon week. A slightly above average Tuesday. That's really the most anyone can hope for, Quarthian. Very few people are jazzed up on Tuesday. Hey, welcome, Simultanoka. Okay, that Basalt Monolith helps a lot for the whole workshop plan. Helps get rid of the workshop into real mana. Am I going to get rewarded or punished for trying to wheel a turtle? Ren and 6 still in there. Hey, there we go. That's a good-ass sign right there. I'm glad I didn't jump the gun and say punish to pack early. That would have been embarrassing. It's so easy to do. I'm 3-3 to be a single pack off. CubeCon, baby. Hey, sup, Blue Man. Cube for the Cube God. How you doing, Eric? I had what is probably my least productive day in a while. I think largely just because I didn't sleep very well last night. Zerda and Basalt Monolith does go infinite. We can't really do much with that. Times are weird, doing well considering. Yeah, it's good to cut yourself some slack, huh? Read on a curve sometimes. You've been getting a lot of Talon Gates at the end of packs and just been playing it whenever your mana seems fine. Yeah. Sometimes it even helps with splashes. So the interesting cards for us are Relic of Sauron, Portal to Phyrexia, maybe Dam, maybe Strip Mine. We're going to take Portal. It is the highest ceiling if we get a Tinker. And I've seen Relic, even though it's like very, very good in the deck I'm building here, I have seen it wheel a solid amount. Oh wow, Tameo and Grim Monolith. Kind of wishing I'd grabbed that mana, or the artifact, the Voltaic Key, you know, the artifact on Tapper. And then we saw 2 monoliths. I think I'm grabbing Tameo here. With another monolith, though, we could just have all of the mana in the universe. That could be sick. Grim Monolith also just, like, gives you more keepable openers. Hey, sup, SMC card aim. Oh shit, what up? Hey, XRMDG, thanks for the sub, thanks for 37 months. Oh shit, hey, sup, Sayerth. That 51 months there. Have you shared this yet? Either way, happy 160 days. Hey, cheers. I'll cheers to that. So we did get the Tinker. The Blightsteel would be interesting. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. I mean, something to do with infinite mana? Yeah, that's true, I suppose. This balance adds a lot to like our fucking all artifact deck with a mystical tutor to find the balance consistently. Excuse me. I mean, a swords. Yeah, blue has not felt very open, but we are getting some quality white removal here. No Academy is a bit of an issue. No Moxen is a bit of an issue. Huh. Well, the strip mine's definitely not wheeling. I don't know. I don't think we need that Crucible. Let's grab this, I guess. Wow, Ocelot Pride going around. Let's grab another sweeper. Shorkai wheeled as expected. Nice to have a draw engine in this deck that's just like vomiting its hand into play. To play the Emrakul in this deck, I'd like at least one more way to actually play it. So like a show and tell would be good. Show and tell we could mystical tutor for too. Haste up over voltage. Little sideboard containment priest action. Hey, 'tis but a scratch. Thanks for 11 months. Wow, white's very open. Philia going second to last pick. That's fucked up. There's some good fixing here with the Tundra and the passage. I think I'm going to grab that Mana Drain. It's another way to cast the Emrakul, huh? Just counter a 7-drop. How hard could it be? Mox Diamond is very good with balance. Pitch in a card, make them discard one more card. I don't think we can play the Sneak Attack. We got like 2-ish red sources. I might just throw a Battle Sphere in here. I think most people would take the Remand. All this like fixing, I'm just like shipping along all my doubles in here. Nettle says probably wheels. Yeah, I could have taken it in land there. Hello? There's that show and tell I was talking about, but I'm not going to take it over a Mox Opal. Not in this deck. Hey, Master Mike. Hey, man. I feel like I've said hey, everybody, like 10 times today. My brain just can't stop doing it. Hey, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good time. Hey, you. How you doing? I'm stuck on loop. Sleep-deprived Caleb's stuck on a loop. Alright, I'm gonna grab that Spara's headquarters. I'm gonna grab that Coalition Relic. Too bad we didn't get an Academy, but like it's gonna be a really good Workshop deck. We'll just always have Workshop in the opener. It'll be good. Ballista v. Emery. I like the Ballista's like one more mana sink, especially if I'm doing the infinite thing with Zerda. It helps that both the Moxen tap for white and blue, Couple of sweepers. Not quite, Roro. So you're saying you would workshop out Basalt Monolith and then use Talisman for a white and Mox Opal for a white to play Zerda? The issue is you don't have a mana to then untap the Basalt Monolith for the turn 1 infinite. So you need to have a Mox Diamond and another land. You could do it on the draw. You'd have to have the perfect 8 cards. Oh, use both monoliths. I see. Yeah, both monoliths works. Hey, Mingpack, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 14 months. This hand's kind of rough around the edges, but you kind of assume this balance is going to do a lot. I'll get 2 different Lorien revealed. Thought about just mysticaling for swords, swordsing the broadside, and then like letting them play out more things. I also thought about just like redrawing my draw engine, even though I couldn't do anything with it for a bit. Looks like it's been 2 extra lands. Very possible I'm supposed to portable hold this here 1/1. But in waiting, we get to untap our monolith. We increase the chance they play a second creature into our dam here. And they get another like blood token. I think that's fine. Hey, sup, Tybalt. Opponent got to loot away a couple of utility, like free pitch spells, Pyrokinesis and Fire Blast. Neither ideal in this spot, Opponent does know about the portal. They saw with Urza's Bobble at the start of the game. So that's face up. This is a good song to make him into mana too. I tell you what. Face up, Emma. Excited to get your cube on. Broadside sacking portal is fucking 11 damage. Now when they play something, it needs to live through a Fury. I don't think that one does. We can even sack the Fury so we can keep getting it back. Man, a bangin' anime intro does so much for me. I thought Black Clover was like fairly average, like a bunch of Wizard Duel anime, which I'm fine with. Love all of that. Give me the most mediocre Wizard Duel anime, I'm into it. But having a banger soundtrack really helped. Kept me going for sure. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Admin B, thanks for the sod, thanks for 73 months there. Have I watched Baki the Rock? I have not. I think you're right about that, Emily. It's a competent anime, right? Yeah, so this hand doesn't have workshops, and if I was against an unknown opponent, it would be a very, like kind of a tenuous keep. I would probably lean towards keeping it because Mystical Tutor against balance is good against a lot of folks. Like my opponent here, it's very good against them. I think Zerda should allow Urza's Saga, Chukasaka. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Jazz 1, thanks for the sod, thanks for 20 months there. You love Outlaw Star? Does Outlaw Star know how you feel? Yeah, I think I just have to balance this board. Lately, it gets a little too big, a little too quickly. I could have just played this on upkeep, Also, rather than make them discard a card, I think I should have just held a land here. I'll make them sack a land to go down to 2. That would have been better. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered much. Made them sack a land. Oh shit, a fellow currency converter fan. Nice. So the converter can spit out a 2/2 now too. And with the blood tokens, like a couple over the next couple of turns. The equipment? We don't have equipment. That's a crew thing. First draft of the day is always Stipless, old boy. This theme might have been one of the reasons I started watching One Piece. Banger of a theme. I'm not up to date now. I dropped off in like the 900s. So I'm probably like 2/3 or 3/4 through or something. You promise it gets even better? Okay, it was getting worse, in my opinion. Like, the things that I liked about One Piece was when they spent, like, a really long time on world building and just enjoying, like, the politics of the show and the adventures of it and stuff, like, exploring a bunch of different cool areas. And when I got into the 900s, it got very anime, like Dragon Ball Z shit, where they're just like fighting for 5, 10, 15 episodes in a row, and I'm like, I don't care about this anymore. I don't even remember why this person's the antagonist. They've spent so much fucking time fighting. I just give zero shits. I think we're digging for like Blister or Portal, maybe. Something awesome. Wrath would work now. All right. Five-mana creature that they had to give haste to. Oh, that makes sense. This was actually awesome because now it means they're not discarding a card to Inti to give something trample. And +1/+1. So them drawing a Fury was actually fortunate for me there. Well, the mana drain is basically a counterspell, AJ. Like, we don't need 5 colorless mana. We have infinite colorless mana. Take 9, go to 2. All right, Shorkai. Daddy needs some business. Perfect. They're at 18. We can attack for 3. So 15 times 2 is 30 mana. A lot of times you can run the Blist out and then they'll concede rather than make you do it all, but 30 is not that much. We got like Workshop and a bunch of mana here. Sick. It's like a Planeswalker. It is. It even defends itself, even though it doesn't need to. This was wrong, playing the island. I should have played the plains. The reason is, if I wanted to tutor up a duel, comes to play tap duel, and then also portable hole something on turn 2. Like this Cankerbloom. And then I would have double white and double blue. Instead, no, I think I'm just going to tutor up an island. And now I don't have double white for this dam. I just didn't think through my sequencing as well as I should have, Like at all. I didn't think about it at all. I was like, yeah, it seems fine. Second, the Mind Stone might have gunked up my mana real bad. Sweet damn, they play a 3-3, smack me. I guess that's the plan, I just like try and buy enough time to get to the portal here. Six mana towards Battlesphere here. Uh-oh. Oh, sure. That's pretty good. Three creatures, you say? What an interesting number. Yeah, and we can like equip the Nettle Cyst and serve in with that pilot token. Just like 2-turn clock them. But wait, there's more. Awesome. So I think there's a good chance I could have played that game to not need the Shurikai. I don't know, just like saving my mana for Portal. There might have been a better way to sequence in there that just like gets me to Portal quickly, and I don't have to have Shortcut bail me out. However, that doesn't remove the fact that Shortcut did in fact bail me out pretty hard. I wonder if I should be playing Containment Priest plus Parallax Wave. I don't think so, just because they're like pretty bad by themselves here. I mean, maybe Parallax Wave just buying a little bit of time is okay. The creatures come back on my turns. That lets me sweep them if I do find a sweeper. Affiliate Containment Priest is sweet too. I think that's going a little deep in the weeds though. Hell, even the Containment Priest it probably is. I'm gonna play another fucking draw 7. The idea behind the Grim Monolith is it just lets me play the Turtle on 3, and then you can Parallax Wave after that and just like casually win the race. Was the thought. With this happening though, like the Parallax Wave still looks kind of good, huh? Clean up those past tokens at least. Or maybe I'll just be getting balance, we'll see. Yeah, if you're going to discard to the Inti, you probably want to not play your land pre-combat in case the Inti finds you a land. They kind of read like they hadn't quite decided yet if that was something they wanted to do. Oh shit, what up? Hey Pi, thanks for the sub, thanks for 47 months there. Have I mega bonked it all yet? I have. I have almost all of the characters unlocked. I'm not very good at the game, but I have been having a lot of fun with it. I streamed it on one of my variety days as a chat suggestion, and then I've done a couple runs every day as like my kind of something to play while I listen to a podcast and like clear my head and stuff. It's been good. Why did Pilgrim not save? You especially love the monkey. That's the only one I've cleared a tier 3 boss with so far. Is the monkey. Yeah, I was wondering if I would regret burning my council's judgment. You can't clear tier 3 desert for the life of you. I've gotten close a few times, but I'm really bad at fucking turning off the altars. Especially if they're like the ones that are like raised and you have to fucking like delicately balanced while the ground's exploding around you to turn it off. I'm so bad at it. Just the worst. I'll have a character that's like doing crazy damage, getting lots of poison on him. And it's like, now is the delicate balancing section of the boss fight. And I'm like, fuck. The one time the game requires me to have any dexterity at all. Hey, Funkify, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 91 months there. Right, Kableed? I'm with you. It seems unlikely for me, too. My favorite thing to do in Mega Bonk is just get the tomb that gives you extra particles, extra quantity amount, or whatever it's called. And just, like, fill the screen with as many floating little bits of nonsense as possible. That's a good time right there. Kind of forgot we were a Pack 1 Pick 1 Workshop deck for a second. That's the best tome. I feel like the size tome might matter more for some builds, but that's pure vibes. And I've had that the lifesteal one be like really important for some builds too. But yeah, the quantity one's my favorite for sure. Size is also the best tome. Fair enough. Hey Spawn, thanks for $4.20 there. I didn't know it was that kind of rating scale. In which case, I will simply agree. Maybe I should have saved that Talon Gates, actually. Could let me, like, Talon Gates out my own creature and then damn. No. It was revealed that once upon a time. Ah, yes, but if you're not paying attention, then it was a revelation. And they have a gut. Good for them. God damn it. I decided not to damn it by playing the Mox Diamond and using the Coalition Relic for black, of course. Because this way we like, for sure have Portal Mana next turn. I win the match. That's 2 aggro red decks, Mag to Bank there. People like those red cards. They're very fun. They're very satisfying to play with. But I'm not sure if they still do those. I did this wrong. I should have played the Mind Stone first, then the Planisphere off the Mind Stone, and then I could have used the Coalition Relic and, like, made sure I had enough mana for Zerta plus untap Monolith next turn. Okie dokie. I don't think we can really do anything with this talisman. I'm just gonna like attack and pass. Once again, regret my sequencing decision last turn. Why aren't I just untapping Grim Monolith? Undo, undo. If I meet a guy named Will at CubeCon, please defeat him. I'll do my best. When is CubeCon? The unofficial first day is tomorrow. That just happened, eh? Basalt Monolith takes less clicks, so... We're gonna play as though our opponent has something, and it's not really playing around Mana Leak. It's like baiting with our other gas before we use the talisman to go get Ballista for the win. Which only requires 24 mana. This opponent's doing Doomsday stuff over there. Makes me wonder if this dam is going to be any good or not. Memory Jar prevents them from resolving Doomsday if you have it in play. So that's something. This hand is not what you want to see against Doomsday. The portal might be bad. It's possible I should be mulling that portal out. This is the hand that needs a workshop, Sam. Like nobody's business. Next to making Coalition Relic into Nettle Cyst. Get some pressure going at least. Did they bobble themselves? I guess they did. Maybe they confused it with Mishra's Bobble. One's got some nice pressure here. I don't know what I would take if I was them. I appear to be out of water. Do y'all recommend RWBY? Nope. You like it, but it's junk food? Gotcha. Well, if I get a turn and rip swords, I can swords the Sculler, Crank Jar. I don't think balance works because I've got this germ here. Could put them Hellbent, but I assume that wouldn't slow them down too much. They might just have a win this turn, huh? Yeah, it sure looks like a win. Assuming they've got an Oracle. Yeah. I like the Memory Jar board in. I'm just gonna cut Planisphere if I touch the Spirit Realm. Well, nah. Ace up, Salty. Am I up for a folksy song request? I certainly am. There's a Spawn song request here that I'm going to play first, though, while I'm thinking about it. Spawn's been very patient. Oh, a free written track. Very possible I'm supposed to be sending this back, We're a mana away from being able to have a counter spell up right here. You Mystical Tutor, crack the Mind Stone, and there's only one mana. We don't have like Spell Pierce or anything. Wonder if I was supposed to chill. Get the mana drain to hand first, then do this. Hey, thanks to $4.20, Morosith. Yeah, you got it. Very fun. This track is by Blaze Foley. All right. Caleb's live again. Caleb is indeed live again. Is there a difference between Reprieve and Remand? There's a slight difference. I think Remand says counter the spell to their hand or something. I was just reading Chatming Pack. Thinking about how I felt about stuff. Could crack the Mind Stone. Currently, I've got like 9 mana. I've got 11 mana though, so I could Portal and have Mana Drain. This looted away Fire Covenant, kind of interesting. The Defensive Dragon. And the Mana Drains face up. We don't have to protect our critters. Their blockers don't really matter, because now the Portal can get back their dragon. Post-attack Goldspan's interesting. Yeah. Was I able to deal damage with the Johnny yesterday in the Selesnya deck? No. But that deck did trophy. Speaking of trophies. Yeah, that deck was a really nice workshop deck, but we only drew workshop like once. I didn't mull for it as aggressively as I usually do. Good stuff. We're only 2 trophies behind.